Today we are diving deep into the leaks for the iPhone 18 Pro. And let me tell you, some of this stuff is wild, and some of it is, well, let's just say controversial. We have satellite internet that actually works, a camera change that photographers will love, and a design choice that might force you to get a gym membership just to hold your phone. Let's get into it. Okay, first things first, we need to talk about the biggest rumor on the table. This isn't just about sending an SOS text when you get lost hiking. According to the leaks, Apple is planning to support non-terrestrial 5G networks as early as 2026. In plain English, that means full-blown internet delivered from space. We are talking about browsing, maps, messaging, and streaming data, all without a cell tower in sight. If Apple pulls this off, it changes the game completely. No more dead zones in the countryside. No more losing signal the second your train goes through a tunnel, and potentially the end of expensive roaming charges when you travel abroad. Now, knowing Apple, they will probably find a way to bundle this into a subscription service, maybe sneaking it into Apple One. But honestly, to have internet literally everywhere, that might actually be worth paying for. Now, let's come back down to earth and look at the phone itself. If you were hoping for a radical reinvention of the wheel, I have bad news. The iPhone 18 Pro is expected to look very familiar. We are seeing the same raised camera bump and the same triple lens layout. Basically, if it ain't broke, Apple isn't fixing it. However, there is one design change I am genuinely happy about. The rumors say the two-tone rear finish is finally gone. You know that look where the camera bump contrasts weirdly with the back glass? Yeah, that's out. The new approach focuses on blending the back glass and the aluminum frame seamlessly. It's going to look much cleaner and way more premium. And yes, I said aluminum. Despite people complaining about durability, Apple is sticking with it. But they're likely upgrading to a tougher 7000 series aluminum to stop dents and scratches. So it will feel the same, but hopefully survive a drop a little better. Here is where things get a little heavy, literally. The iPhone 18 Pro Max is rumored to weigh in at around 243 grams. That is getting dangerously close to being a brick. I know. Some people say, just buy the smaller one if you're weak. But I want that big screen and the battery life. Speaking of battery, the reason for the extra thickness and weight is almost certainly a massive battery upgrade. If they can push this thing to over 5,000 milliamp hours, I will happily accept the extra weight. I might just need to switch hands halfway through scrolling TikTok. Here is a curveball that nobody saw coming. Apple might be completely changing when they release these phones. Usually we get everything in September. But the iPhone 18 generation might be a two-phase launch. The high-end Pro models and the rumored foldable iPhone would drop in September 2026, while the standard base models would arrive in the spring of 2027. This is actually pretty smart. It gives the Pro models their time to shine, and it keeps people talking about the iPhone all year round. Now, look at the front of the phone. We have heard rumors about under-display Face ID for years. But the latest leak suggests something weird. Some reports say Apple might ditch the dynamic island for a single hole-punch camera, but positioned in the corner of the screen. I know what you're thinking. That sounds like an Android phone from 2018. And you're not wrong. But Apple loves to be instantly recognizable. If every other phone has a center hole punch, putting it in the corner makes the iPhone stand out from across the room. Personally, I am skeptical. I think the dynamic island is here to stay for a bit longer, maybe just getting smaller. Under the hood, we are looking at the A20 Pro chipset. This is built on a 2-nanometer process, which is just nerd speak for it's going to be incredibly efficient. We are expecting a 15% speed boost, but the real winner here is a 30% jump in efficiency. Combined with that massive battery I mentioned earlier, this phone could be an absolute endurance monster. Also, Apple is finally using their own custom-built 5G modem, the C2. This should finally bring better signal reception and help save even more battery life. And finally, let's talk cameras. After years of using Sony sensors, Apple is reportedly switching to Samsung for the iPhone 18 image sensors. The goal is better dynamic range and less noise in low light. But the coolest feature? A variable aperture lens on the main camera. This allows the lens to physically open and close like a human eye to control light. It gives you natural background blur without relying entirely on software portrait mode. It's a feature photographers have wanted for years, and it's finally coming. Oh, and regarding that new camera control button on the side,
They are simplifying it.
no more weird swiping gestures that nobody uses, just a simple button to take the shot. Thank goodness for that. Oh, wrap it all up, let's talk aesthetics. We are hearing rumors of a new burgundy color option. People have been begging for a deep red Pro model for ages. A dark, rich burgundy would look absolutely stunning on that new seamless aluminum frame. So we have space internet, a battery that lasts forever, and a camera that acts like a human eye. The iPhone 18 Pro sounds like a refinement year, but a really, really good one. What do you guys think? Is satellite internet a game changer, or just a gimmick? Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this breakdown, do me a huge favor and hit that subscribe button. It really helps the channel grow. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.